guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. If you are new, my name is Amber and I have sleep apnea. I got diagnosed 10 weeks ago and I started my Zepbound journey also 10 weeks ago. I'm just documenting bits and pieces of my life to share kind of how my Zepbound and sleep apnea journey is affecting my life in both positive and negative ways. I am a full-time physical therapist, so I work 4/10s. My schedule varies depending on the day, so some days I get out a little bit early, sometimes I get out a little bit late, just depends on the day. But I thought it would be fun this week to switch things up a little bit. Normally I start my Zepbound Diaries off on Saturdays, right after I take my injection on Friday night, but I thought I would take you guys through a week in my life and just kind of show you like what a typical week looks like for me. I'll share recipes, we're gonna talk about the ups, the downs, how I manage like cravings and eating at work, and just like living a normal life while you have all of these external factors kind of thrown at you and how I manage those. I have also really been enjoying going to solid core and just going to workout classes in general. So I did book a class for hot yoga sculpt on Wednesday and I have a solid core class on Friday as well. So I'll take you guys along for that. Any other workouts I do during my work week, I will also bring you guys along for that. Working out and drinking water have been the hardest parts of my journey for me. I'm just never thirsty, and I also am still trying to catch up with my sleep deficit, and they told me that could be like 4 months until I feel pretty good. So I am still in a sleep deficit, which has greatly impacted my ability to exercise. If you have ever been in a severe sleep deficit, or you struggle with chronic fatigue, or you have sleep apnea, you know this, but it is so debilitating at times, especially when you are trying to exercise, because exercise just takes so much out of you. I mean, and it depends on the type of exercise. The type of exercise I was doing was weightlifting and running, and honestly, it just depleted me so much. Like, even though I did enjoy doing the exercises, I felt so terrible afterwards because it was just too much for me. So I'm kind of starting from, I wouldn't say like zero, but I'm starting way below where I used to be, and the solid core classes have literally just been amazing for me. I strongly urge you to try an exercise class and something low impact, high intensity if you've never done that before, or if you are struggling with some kind of exercise rut. As someone who was a huge team sport person as a kid, and basically up until I graduated from college, I was always in some kind of a team sport. I find that I actually thrive in those classes, which I typically would never have said that about myself. So I'll bring you guys along for that. I'll show you my eats throughout the week, the workouts, the highs, the lows, and we'll just have a great time together. I hope you guys enjoy. This is the fit for the work day. These are my I think it's called G for Free. They're from Amazon. They are so comfy. They're basically like legging stretchy material, but they look like work pants. Like, they have the little like zipper looking thing here, but it's not a zipper. They're like high-waisted. They're flare legs, so it's a little bit of like a trendy style right now. I love it. This is just a white t-shirt from Quince. Absolutely love it. One of my favorites. And then this is a pullover from Quince as well that I'm just going to wear in case I get cold. It's supposed to be kind of warm out again today, like in the mid 70s, which for me is warm. All right. Boom. And then I'm gonna wear my cute Crocs that I get so much hate on by the teenagers at work, but I don't even care because they're gonna be popular one day, okay? And everyone's gonna be saying like, oh my God, my cute, trendy therapist was wearing those and I made fun of her. I know who you are. just packing up all of my eats for the workday and I wanted to share them with you quick. So for breakfast, I already had my protein coffee, but then I also made pumpkin overnight oats last night. So I'm gonna have these. And then I also am going to put some pumpkin butter and the maple butter from Trader Joe's. So I'm gonna bring these two along as well, or just like a little bit of them along as well. For lunch, I have this Greek inspired salad situation. It has deli turkey, chickpeas, red onions, cucumbers, and then olives. The dressing is an olive oil, lemon, parsley with some other seasonings in it. It's so good. I'm so proud of myself too, because I just like made it up. I was like, what do I have in the fridge? What can I make? And that turned out, and I was like, oh, girl, you are learning. Like I've said before, when you're on a GLP-1, it is so important to have options throughout your day, because if you're not feeling something, or if you get the ick for one of the foods that you brought, you're gonna reach for something unhealthy if you don't have other options. So option number one, I have these pretzels with peanut butter inside. These are always a go-to if my stomach's not feeling great, or if I'm just like not feeling any of the other food that I brought. These are always a staple for me, and I will forever have them on hand. If I am feeling if I am feeling like I need a sweet treat, I have some Heavenly Hunks in here. I will likely not eat both of these, but I just overpack my snacks for the week so that I don't have to pack them every day, and then I just leave them in my lunchbox for the rest of the week. But these are a great option for a sweet treat if you feel like you need it. The only problem is that they are a little bit calorie dense. They're 120 calories per block. So they are a little bit calorie dense, but I do feel like they give me really good energy. I feel like it's steady too. I don't just like crash, and it's a better alternative than like a Snickers or something like that. So, and then I have a string cheese, because you can never go wrong with a little string cheese. For drinks, I have the Bloom Sparkling Energy in this, I almost said shade, in the flavor raspberry lemon. This is so freaking good. I think the Bloom energy drinks are like my new favorite energy drinks. I love them. And this is a bubbly water in the flavor Bellini Bliss. So I have this for my lunch beverage. But that's everything I'm packing for my 10-hour workday today. I'm done with work. I'm home. Today was a rough day, but I called my mom on the way home and she helped me, and I love my mom. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to do something that's going to get me out of this headspace, and it's going to be like positive, because I just need that. I need that right now. And I remembered I have a hot yoga sculpt class tomorrow after work, which is basically what I'm going to be looking forward to the entire day, and I can't wait. So I figured I might as well pack my bag for that, because I need to bring a yoga mat, I need to bring a towel, and I need to bring my change of clothes because I'm going straight from work. So I figured we could get my little baggie together. Get my baggie together. You know what I mean. First, I'm gonna grab my new Aloe biker shorts. I absolutely freaking loved them on, was it Monday when I wore them all day, and I didn't really get them dirty because I basically just took a nap and then I made some food. So I am gonna wear those tomorrow because it's gonna be like a hot yoga sculpt class. Like, I think the room is supposed to be at like 95 degrees, which means I will be sweating buckets. So I'm a little bit concerned that like I'm gonna be slipping and sliding everywhere. So I am gonna bring also my Aloe socks. These are technically they're like barre. I still don't know how to say this, guys. Bar. Technically they're bar socks, but they have like the little grippies on the bottom, which is what I think I'm gonna need for the yoga class. I'm also bringing my Lululemon. This is the big mat. This one is like a huge yoga mat and it's very thick. I think it's like the 5. It's like a really thick mat and I absolutely love it. It's my favorite yoga mat. I actually have 2 of them. I keep one at my parents' house and I keep one here because I just love it so much. I'm gonna grab my shorts and then pick out a top, and then I'll pack the rest of my bag. Okay, I'm going with these ones. These are like the non-ribbed kind. I will link them down below. I'm gonna do this Lulu tank. This is a Sculpt, I think. The Sculpt tank. I'll have it linked down below again. my gosh, I have so many clothes in here. I should probably wash all these. Oh, there's my socks. Oh my gosh. Wow, this just shows you how long it's been since I've actually gone to the gym. Now it's time for a shower. It is already 8 o'clock. I hate late days. But I'm gonna take a shower, I'm gonna read my book. I'm reading Divine Rivals right now and I'm like 50% of the way through it. So I'm gonna read my book, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'm gonna wake up with a very positive, glowing attitude. Anyways, let's do like a little Zepbound update. I ended up not eating my oatmeal this morning because I just did not feel like it. So I had some pretzels. I had my lunch, which was so good. I will definitely be making that again. I cannot get this off. It was so, so tasty, except it did spill all over my lunchbox. So if you are gonna make that, make sure that you put it in like a really good sealed container because it spilled everywhere. And then I had my cheese stick and I had one heavenly hunk. So that's basically what I ate today. I came home, I had some popcorn. I didn't eat dinner. It's not a good eating day for me at all. And then I came up here and I packed my bag for tomorrow. So not a good eating day. But tomorrow's a new day. We're gonna try again. I'm looking forward to it being my early day, and I'm looking forward to my yoga class at the end of the day. I literally have 2 minutes before leaving for work. We're cutting it a wee bit close today, but that's okay. It is currently 5:43 in the morning. This is my early day, clearly. I did in fact wake up at like 3:15, and then I laid in bed for like 45 minutes. So that was nice. I am very excited though because I have my hot yoga sculpt class tonight, and that's literally what's gonna get me through today. So I'm looking forward to that. I am experiencing some GI discomfort this morning. I just feel like really backed up, so I'm not loving that. And I've also I've stalled in my weight loss. I've just stalled around like 13 to 15 pounds, and it's making me a little bit pissed off, if I'm being totally honest. I think I need to try laxative and see if that just like helps to get things moving. I'm also doing pretty good with my water intake today. I've already drank like almost half of this. I'm gonna see if I can drink this entire thing by the time I get to work. Look at this. It's literally bigger than my torso, and I love it. Okay, let's go to work. It is after work on Wednesday evening, and I am just sitting in a parking lot deciding whether I want to go into a little coffee shop to do some work before my hot yoga sculpt class. I have just changed. So today was a much better day at work than yesterday. Yesterday was awful. We're not even going to talk about it. Today was much better. I'm feeling okay. I have had a headache though the entire day, and I don't know. I was going to say my digestive tract, but I don't really feel like it's my digestion. I didn't eat. I had pretzels with peanut butter for breakfast because I really didn't want any oatmeal. And then for lunch, I wasn't super hungry, but we did have like some cheese and crackers stuff at work. So I had that. And now I'm like really nauseous, and I can't decide whether it's because I'm hungry or I've also been just like extremely hot the entire day. So I don't know if it's just from like me feeling overheated. I don't know. I'm just like not feeling great. I actually considered canceling the yoga sculpt class, but I don't know if I am going to get charged or not for canceling because it's gonna be like less than 12 hours or whatever. I don't know. And I want to go. Like, I don't want to cancel it, but I just have a headache. I'm not feeling great. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna tough it out. I can always modify if I need to, but I don't particularly feel hungry. I've also had a ton of water. I've had 2 liters already today, which for me is a lot of water because I've been struggling to drink water on this whole Zepbound journey. So yeah, that's kind of where my brain is at right now. That's where I am at. I have about an hour until I need to go to the yoga class, and it's just like right across the street, so it's very close by. I don't know. Maybe I'll just try to go into the coffee shop and do something and like at least fill up my water. Maybe get like a juice or something if they have it. This juice is so freaking good. I'm obsessed. It doesn't smell good. I mean, it doesn't smell bad, but it doesn't smell good. And then I also got a panini. I think it's pesto and turkey or chicken. How did I already forget? But I don't think I'm definitely not gonna eat the whole thing, but I just wanted like something in my stomach before the yoga class. So also, I've never been to this little coffee place, but it is so freaking cute. It's adorable. I'm obsessed. I'm totally gonna come here more often. Oh, that smells good. Cheers. My entire body is shaking. That was so hard. Holy crap! I just got everything rocked. That was I can't even hold the camera straight because I'm shaking so much. That was so hard, and it was 45 minutes. And I am shaking like a leaf. It was 95 degrees. I think I sweat from every part of my entire body. And I don't feel like I've had a workout like that in a very long time. Solid core is totally different. The studio is cold, so like I don't sweat nearly that much. And everything is like a slow hold, building stability. This is like high intensity, no breaks, one right after the next, in a 95 degree room. It's basically like cardio for 45 minutes with the addition of strength. Like you're doing burpees, squats, bicep curl. Like it's a full body workout. I am exhausted, but I will definitely be going back. Wow, that was really hard. We need to debrief that class a little bit more now that I have my wits about me again. So that class was so hot. It was so hot, 95 degrees, and it was like basically a HIIT exercise for 45 minutes. And I felt really good with the strength portion because it was full body, so upper, lower, core, everything. I was not good at the cardio. After I did the cardio, I felt dead. And that was like halfway through the class. So, takeaway from this class is that I need to work on my cardio. That was a really fun class though. I think I already have a membership to Solid Core, and fun fact, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but if you're a physical therapist or like a medical personnel or a military, or I think even a student, you do get a 25% off discount on some of the membership tiers. I think it's all of them except for the unlimited. If you're gonna do the unlimited, you have to make like a 6 or 12 month commitment. I increased my pass to the 12 times a month because I've been loving it so much. So my plan is to do Solid Core 3 times a week. I wanna do the yoga sculpt, the hot yoga sculpt that I did today, maybe like twice a week. So I think I am going to just buy the lowest tier of the class pass that gives you like 28 credits a month or something, because the yoga sculpt class that I went to today was only like 5 credits, I want to say. So I could go between like 1 to 2 times a month, or 1 to 2 times a week with that, which is awesome. And then the other days of the week, I'm either going to take a rest day or I'm going to do like cardio of some kind. So I have a bike and a treadmill, so I can do those. I can do some other form of exercise if I want, whatever. So that's my new workout plan. I'm very excited about it. I have not been this excited about like exercise, working out in such a long time. Like literally, I don't even remember the last time I was this excited about exercise, which is kind of sad to be honest. But I am in my class era. If you have been nervous to try classes, I just encourage you to try them, because honestly, I feel like the anticipation of the class is worse than actually doing the class. Like once you get in there, the lights are down, depending on what kind of class you do, but like the lights are down, you're just following along to the person. And it definitely helps if you have kind of like a background in fitness or like you've done stuff before, but you don't need to have that. You definitely don't. You can always peek to the person next to you. I was doing that a lot today. She was a freaking beast, let me tell you that. She was insanely talented at yoga sculpt. So yeah, it was great. It's Thursday after work, and today is a rest day for me from exercise. So I'm not doing any exercise tonight. I did go ahead and book myself a class tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So we have a busy weekend ahead of us in terms of exercise. So I have used all of my class pass points now, or I will be by Monday, I think is my last class that I registered for. So I have Solid Core tomorrow at 7 o'clock. I am only working a half day tomorrow because I have a doctor's appointment in the afternoon. So I'm gonna go to the doctor's appointment at like 2, I think. And then I have a Solid Core session at 7. And then I am going to power cycle then I'm going to Solid Core again on Saturday. Then I'm going to Power Cycle, which is another kind of workout class that's like a cycle class on Sunday. And then on Monday, I'm going to a bar class. So that's kind of where my brain is at with exercise. I am so excited that I have been enjoying the classes so much, and I really think I'm gonna get my money's worth out of them. It's an investment for sure. Classes are not cheap, and if you are someone that is on a budget or something like that, I would highly recommend the Down Dog apps. They are fantastic. I used them a ton before I started using classes and stuff like that, before I started diving into classes. They're great at home workouts that give you really good exercise. So I would try that. I think the subscription for that's like $30 a year for every single app. So it's like HIIT, yoga, Pilates, bar, meditation, like there's a whole bunch of them and you get all of them included. So fantastic. All I want to do right now is read my book. I really want to finish Divine Rivals tonight. I don't know if that's really possible, but I'm over 50% of the way through. I think I have like 60% left. Or I'm sorry, I think I have like 40% left. Hold on. I am 53% of the way through. It says I have 3 hours and 40 minutes left in this book, so I could definitely finish this book tonight. I just am like wanting to get, and I'm not enjoying the Divine Rivals series. I think it's actually going to be like a 5-star read for me, but I just want to get into my witchy books because, you know, we're almost in October. It's September 18th when I'm filming this, and I really want to do like some witchy books, some witchy vibes. So I just want to finish the Divine Rivals series. It's also super good, so I'm really liking it, but I'm just kind of ready for like a different series, and I'm ready to kind of close this series. So I'm gonna read this and just enjoy my night. It is Friday and I'm just about to go into a solid core class, but I figured I'd give you kind of like a day update because I haven't really picked up the camera at all. So I only worked a half day today because I had a doctor's appointment at 2 and I got done with work around 11. So I decided to go to this little cafe like workshop. It was so much fun. It was like basically a coffee shop with the idea in mind that you could go there to work. There's tables set up where you could like basically have a meeting with multiple people. There's these like little cubicle things that are soundproof, so you literally can't hear anything outside of the cubicle. It was incredible. It was amazing. There's outlets everywhere. There's like a couch and a loungy sitting area. There's like little tables. You can get food there. You can get coffee. You can get drinks. It was just like so much fun. And I was so happy that I stumbled upon it. I was there for an hour before my doctor's appointment and it was so much fun. I will definitely be going back there. And yeah, then I went to my doctor's appointment and then I came home and I legit just like crashed out on the couch. I was so tired. This week has been just incredibly stressful at work for a variety of different reasons, but I have noticed that one, because of the stress, my eating has been awful. I have not been eating super healthy. Like today I came home, I didn't even eat lunch. I just had popcorn and some pumpkin ice cream mini cones from Trader Joe's. Like I just had a really rough time kind of navigating my nutrition this week. I will say I have been frustrated with my weight loss because I have not lost any more weight this week, which I know I've only been working out now consistently for like just over a week, but I'm just annoyed. And I think part of that's just like on top of everything else that was happening this week at work and stuff like that. Like I'm just feeling a little bit discouraged about my weight loss progress. So there's that. Maybe I do need to like up my dose of the Zepbound. I still have until the end. I think I still technically have 2 more months on 5 milligrams. And then I have my appointment with my doctor to do like a follow-up. So I will keep you guys updated on that whenever I do move up, if I do move up, which I hope I do because I feel like I've kind of plateaued. My goal for next week is definitely going to be better tracking and adherence to a calorie deficit. I still am in a calorie deficit, but it's just not, I'm having a hard time figuring out like what eating schedule is the best for me because I struggle to eat in the morning. At night, I think it's more of a habitual thing at this point, but like that's when I feel like I want to eat, not necessarily that I'm hungry to eat, but then if I eat a lot at night, I wake up feeling really gross. So I think I almost want to try not eating after a certain time, like 6 p.m. or something. Anyways, I'm going to go to my solid core class and I will update you afterwards, and then we can go home and I will do my shot.